are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
The new movie Jobs is not about going out and finding work, if you're thinking that, if you think that's going to help you. It's about Steve Jobs, who has been compared to Thomas Edison and Alexander Graham Bell and all the great inventors of our time, the man who created Apple Computer and changed our lives forever. Many people think for the good, some think for the bad. Nevertheless, he was a very controversial figure, and as portrayed by, wait for it, are you ready? Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher as Steve Jobs. And here's the shocker, he's great.
400 for 100 units, a third up front.
We're not negotiating.
Yes, we are.
He not only looks like Steve Jobs, both the young Steve Jobs and when they make him up, there's one scene at the beginning, which is a flashback kind of thing, where he's the older Steve Jobs. He is a dead ringer, but he also nails the nature of this very interesting man, you know, that was not that easy to get to know. In fact, not much is known about his personal life at all, so there's a lot of conjecture and speculation in this movie in dealing with that. In fact, they don't even go that far into his personal life. This is really about those 20 years when he was starting up Apple Computer in his garage and taking it all the way to the top, becoming a multi-billionaire and a great innovator.
Nobody wants to buy a computer. Nobody.
How does somebody know what they want if they've never even seen it?
It actually is a warts and all portrait of Steve Jobs. And there is a book, of course, that it was somewhat based on, but this movie does not stint in showing the dark side of this man. And actually, in many scenes, he's completely unsympathetic. But it really does show what makes him tick, what made him rise to the top. And I really have to give all the props here to Ashton Kutcher, who really turns in a serious performance here. It is the best work he's ever done on screen.
It's a blatant ripoff.
I'm gonna sue you for every cent!
You are your own worst enemy.
Also, props to the director Joshua Michael Stern, shooting computers and megabytes and all of this kind of material, which this movie is full of, is not easy to do, and he really makes it exciting. I mean, I never thought looking at computer screens could ever be exciting, but this movie makes it possible. This is a very fine drama, something definitely worth seeing, particularly for a great performance from Ashton Kutcher. If you have any interest at all in Steve Jobs and wonder where that phone you look at all day long comes from, or that computer screen you stare at, this is a must-see. Definitely go.